record the session for others' purpose. Okay, today we are going to discuss about Cloudera certification. Okay, and also we are going to discuss many certification program. We'll get understanding about all the certifications, what are the certifications are available in the big data and then Hadoop field. Okay, the first thing is we are going to understand about what are the certifications are available. See, in the data science field, you have number of certification, number of tools are available. Okay, so it has around more than 200 to 300 different tools are available in the Hadoop ecosystem environment. Each company, they have their own products, they have their own certification. So some of the top level companies having certified model which is recognized across the country. Okay, so whatever the learning you are putting on the regular Hadoop MapReduce programming, Hive, Spark programming, so those things you are going to evaluate in the global level of standard certification. There you are going to give an examination like Microsoft exam, Oracle exam. Similar way you are going to write exam like in the Hadoop environment you have the Cloudera environment, Hortonworks, IBM, Oracle, SAP, Mapper. There are several group of companies are available on this particular certification. Okay, the first certification list we are going to start about Cloudera certification, and we are going to learn about the Hortonworks and Mapper, Oracle, IBM certification, HP, SAP, Teradata, spelling mistake, Microsoft, Tableau, Informatica, MongoDB, EMC Sphere, and then DataStrat. I just mute for everyone for I think somebody getting echo. Okay, I have muted everyone so that first thing we'll understand what are the basic certification you have to concentrate. Okay, whether are you doing the right certification, whether you want to focus on the Cloudera or Hortonworks or IBM, or what kind of the career role you are going to pick, and what are the other certification is going to do. Everything we'll study for next 30 minutes. Okay, and today we are going to more focus on the Cloudera CCA 175 certification. And before going to that, we'll understand what are the certification mean. So this particular certification courses, what you have to do, blindly should not take any certification. If somebody else, your colleague is doing, or somebody your friends is studying that exam, so you need to complete, don't do that kind of exam. Okay, certification things, you have to work for at least 1 year of real-time experience, 1 to 2 years of real-time experience. Based on that, you have to focus on your career path and you have to prove yourself you are a certified developer. Many people misassume that, okay, if I have the certification only, I'll get a job. If I completed my certification, if I'm showcasing that Cloudera Hadoop certified person, then you are a superior knowledge. No, don't assume that. Okay, Cloudera certification or Hortonworks or IBM, whatever the certification, which you have to focus majorly when you are having the enriched knowledge on this particular field. Just a moment. Okay, so you need to focus on the when you are having the enriched knowledge on this particular field. Okay, first thing, is there anything prerequisites available for all the certificates? No, there is no prerequisite at all for this kind of certification. You have to be the skill need to be developed by yourself, and you need to be well versed on the coding, and you need to be focused on your hands-on, and then you have to learn many things on this particular field. That is a prerequisite. And if you have the Java knowledge, if you have Python knowledge, it will be an added advantage. Okay, so let's focus one by one. So we have major global certification. It's called Cloudera, Hortonworks, Mapper, Oracle, IBM, SAP, SAS. Then we have MongoDB. Those under Tableau certifications are there. So before going to that next stage, are you clear on this? What are the various certifications are available in the global level market? I just unmuted everyone. You can ask the questions. What are these certification list? Anybody is having any question on this particular slide? What is meaning of Cloudera, Hortonworks, Oracle, SAP, SAS, Mapper? How they differ from one to another? I have unmuted everyone. Do you have any questions on these certifications?
Yes, Mani. Like how each one differs. Like even for same Cloudera or Hortonworks, which one to go?
Okay, perfect. So I have specified here. There's a data storage, big data, ETL and data warehousing certificate, business intelligence visualization, and data mining related certification. So each area wise, we have different varieties of certificate. Okay, if you are going to become a big data, so I told you there are three different major field you can go in the big data field. One is you can become a Hadoop developer. Okay, that is the, so that's why we are conducting the Hadoop developer certification program in our big data chapter. So that is the right track of studying, learning, career growth of training methodology for doing the cloud Hadoop developer certification. That's one path. Second path become Hadoop administrator. So that is another path is there. Hadoop administrator, where the people will be work on the servers, managing clusters, administrative activities on the big data centers. So those things comes under the Hadoop certifications of Hadoop administrator certifications. And third thing will come into the data scientist. Okay, the third thing is comes under the data scientist. So these three direction only you have to focus on your career path, which way you want to go. So once if you understand about the cloud or Hadoop certificate developer role, after 1 year, you have to focus on moving to the next stage on Tableau, visualization related, data analytical side. Once you are done on that, you have to move towards on the data scientist side. There is a three different area you can do define. First thing, first 2 years, if you are a beginner of this particular learning, first you have to focus on the Hadoop developer certification area for the first 2 years, 2017, 2018, till end of the 2018 you have to focus. After 2018, you have to focus your career path towards on the visualization, or maybe in 2018 so we can start visualization on Tableau, QuickView, ClickView, everything you have to learn. So that's where you have to progress. So these are the one only the corporate people will use, because those are licensed product. Those are licensed enterprises product. If you are focusing on any cloud also, it's a license-based product, enterprise level. Hortonworks is having the enterprise level product. Okay, Tableau is enterprise level product. IBM Cognos is enterprise level product. So these are the products normally across the companies are using. Okay, if you want to global level certification, whether I need to go for Cloudera or Hortonworks, which is advisable, which is right track, it's up to you. But based on my learning or based on my experience, I recommend only for Cloudera certification as a first level. Okay, and second is Hortonworks, and third certification can go for Mapper. These three certifications are globally recognized, but prefer Cloudera Hadoop developer certification. And if you are administrator certification, prefer Cloudera certification on Hadoop administrator. Both are same, similar way. Hortonworks is having Hadoop 2.0 administrator certification and Hadoop 2.0 developer certification. Both are competitors. Both are two different companies. Both are providing, they have their own softwares. Okay, so like IBM, Microsoft, like similar way, Oracle and other company. So similar way, each company has their own certification program. But world recognized certification, you can say both. It's equal, Hortonworks and Cloudera, but Cloudera has more weightage. Clear on this? Which direction you need to go?
Mani, I know like why we are choosing Cloudera, like why we are giving priority to that.
Why we are using Cloudera and?
Why we are giving priority to Cloudera certification? Any reason for that?
Okay, so the reason for Cloudera and then the Hortonworks. So there is a global recognitions ratings will be okay. When people are doing many people certification, both are equal. I'm not denying for Hortonworks is lower value or Cloudera is higher value. Both are equal. But if you are considered on the Cloudera certification part, most of the companies they prefer on the Cloudera certification. So when I assume maybe when I see outside IT market, okay, many people, many company they prefer Cloudera certified persons. Okay, so this particular Cloudera stuff, enterprises level, it has more components are available. Hortonworks started in 2011, but it is also having similar kind of all the components, graphical user interface, all the components are inbuilt. They have HTTP, all things are available, but it is also more recognized, valid one, both are equal, but it's my suggestion is go for a Cloudera. There is nothing else. Maybe I have some statistical data for that. I don't have it currently, but I can able to provide you in the WhatsApp group why we have to prefer Cloudera against Hortonworks. I have some statistical data on that. I'll share it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and other important certifications we can say Tableau certification, and then other certification we can say SAS certification, and we can say one more certification, Cognos. So Cognos certification also is one of the important certificate in the market world. Teradata also people are using. Oracle certification. Those are major companies. So if you are belong to certain other product, an IBM product or Microsoft product or Tableau product or Oracle product, then you go for a certification of those stuff. If you are not even to any of that particular field, you want to be certified, then go for the Cloudera, Hortonworks, MapR related side. You can choose anything. Any one is enough. Don't go for 1 month Cloudera certification, second month Hortonworks certification, another month MapR. Don't go for that. But it is advisable Cloudera and Hortonworks both. But you can choose whichever is you have preferred. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, let's move to the next one. Anyone have any other questions on this?
Mani, I just heard like without the dumps we can't clear the certification. So
nothing like that.
any comments?
Nothing like that. I'll tell you about that. How to do that? I'll tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Mani, is it audible?
Yes, is audible. Yes, audible. Please go ahead.
Just in this collection, how about the MongoDB?
So there is a MongoDB certification, DBA associate certifications are available, DBA developers associate certificates are available. These two certificates are valid for MongoDB. MongoDB is providing that recognized certifications. But if you are specialized on only on the MongoDB, you can focus your career path on the MongoDB. If a company project, some project, they might be required certified persons of MongoDB. In US company or US based location, when you're working the client location, the client will prefer, I want a Mongo certified person only in my project. When they're signing a contract, they will put all the policies and conditions. I want a Cloudera certified person. I want Hortonworks certified person. Then only I'll give the projects to you. Similar way, they'll put hundreds of conditions. Okay, then they'll look for whether who's are the people are certified persons on this particular field. They'll prefer and pick the people for smoothing purpose. Understanding?
Okay, thanks.
So MongoDB has certifications, SAP has certification, Cloudera has certification, Hortonworks, MapR, Oracle, IBM. These are the global recognized certification. It does not mean that whatever you are studying like NIT or Oracle or any other institute you are studying, or how we are studying on the big data chapter, similar way, that is different. That is the training certification program. This is examination. This is examination is where you are just evaluating yourself where you stand. Okay. After you are learning, without learning, if you are going for simply by dump and then if you are completing certificate, it is pure waste of money. It is not at all useful when you are if you are a beginner stage. I want to become a certified person of Cloudera, I want to become a Hortonworks, then it is a myth. If you are doing such a way of activities, stop it, learn first, just enrich your knowledge on this particular field and go ahead with the certification after 1 year of period of time. Okay. So let's move on to the other certification program. So let's understand about what are the various certification programs are available. The first certifications are in the Cloudera is available, Cloudera Certified Professional, CCP. Okay. This is a very basic certificate. Many people, they will not prefer this certificate, but it's a Cloudera Certified Professional where you can just specify, I done my Cloudera on HTC or how to do the progressive training, and then whatever we are studying on our big data chapter, right? On the Hadoop, Big Spark, those are the questions only will come over there. Okay. So this before it's like a foundation level of certification. This Cloudera Certification Professional CCP is the it's most demanding performance-based certification, but it's a first level of certification, we can say. Okay, so I'll showcase all the other stuffs. Based on that, we'll discuss more onto that. Which one you have to prefer? So the second certifications you have to go for the Cloudera Certifications Associate, CCA. Some people might be saying, I want to do a certificate CCA 175. Those numbers, right? What is those number? Those are Cloudera Certification Associate. CCA means Cloudera Certified Associate. This containing 3 different certificates. Okay, Cloudera certificate has 3 different certificates. One is Cloudera Spark and Hadoop Developer Certificate. This certificate is called CCA 175. The number 175 is the certification number. CCA Spark and Hadoop Developer Certification. This is Cloudera Enterprises. They are giving after completing the exam. This exam is little difficult. You have to complete the practical oriented of examination. Okay. So then other thing, CCA Data Analyst. So this program is another certification program for the data analyst people. And third certification is the CCA Administrator. Okay, so there are 3 different certifications that are available in the Cloudera certification model. Any questions on this?
So you have to complete that CCP before attending the CCA.
Yes. No, it's 2 different areas. So CCA, Spark and Hadoop is for the Hadoop developer who want to become a coding level of doing activity of analytical activity. They will do the CCA 175. If you are in a completed your Hadoop administrator certification courses, okay, then the people will prefer to write the CCA administrator exam. 2 different directions. Okay, one is the Spark and Hadoop developer. These more questions will come under the Hive, HBase, Spark, HDFS, MapReduce, all the combination of tools. Scoop will come. Scoop you have to import. So I'll tell you what are the tools you have to study for the CCA 175. I'll teach you about that. And then if you are attended the our Big Data Chennai chapter Hadoop developer certification, those everything will be covered in a hands-on way. So after a month or 2 months of self-preparation, you can go and write this exam. Okay, and Cloudera also they are providing, they have their own training partners, or directly they are giving us a training that is very costly. It comes around 80,000 rupees. Okay, the same course content only we are giving in the community charges for a Hadoop developer certification. Based on that knowledge, you can able to apply for only for $299 of the exam cost. You can just apply for this exam and then you can register yourself and then go for the examination. Clear on this? We'll move on to next.
Manikandan, actually I have a question on CCA administrator.
Yes. Yes.
it just means that deploying Cloudera in the enterprise. So if I gone through this certification,
Yes.
only I can able to handle Cloudera tools, or what kind of thing is that?
Yes, I'll tell you about that. This is in the next slide. We have that. I'll tell you about that. This is a very good question. Okay, I'll show you how the exams will come, how the exam stream will look like, what is the cloud model, what is the exam model, all the things I'll show. Don't worry on that. Okay, so understand there are three type of certifications are there. CCA, Spark and Hadoop developer, which is more on your Spark and Hadoop related ecosystem tools are coming for exam. All the things are hands-on, pure hands-on. Okay, you have to be pure hands-on this. So if you're doesn't aware of your knowledge level, only theoretical knowledge if you're having, assuming that you're aware of that, please learn many things. Okay, so learn many things. Don't ever prefer for dump as the final source of mechanisms, and learn first many things by expert on that. And if you want to train yourself, and then you can go come and register yourself on the big data certification.in. We have the all other programs you can just watch over there, the schedules. Okay, the next, certain programs are retired, so it is old age programs. So the previous program is called Cloudera Certified Administrator for Apache Hadoop, CCAH. That has been replaced now by the CCA Administrator. Okay, that's for information purpose, I'm just telling you. Clear on this? If you are an administrator, if you are already system admin, you are a system admin of your Windows, you are a system admin of your Oracle or some other system administrator activity you are performing for any other technology, then go for Certified Administrator Program, Cloudera Certified Administrator Program. If you are a high big scoop, Spark, all these things you are going to do in a programming related activities, then go for a Hadoop Spark Hadoop Developer certification. If you want to become a data analyst, the data analyst will be do ETL related activity they will perform, then you can prefer for the data analyst, CCA data analyst certification. Clear on this? There are three different certifications. So I told you, right, one is the, and does not mean that Hadoop is having only three certification. Hadoop is having enough more than other certification also. The data scientist certification is there. Okay, but most popular certifications are these. You can prefer on this. We move on to the next slide. Okay, what is the administrator exam? CCA 131. Okay, you have asked the question, right? Whether I want to go for administrator or I want to go for a Hadoop developer. In CCA administrator exam, this is purely for Hadoop administrators. These exams are only for Hadoop administrator who are studying Zookeeper, administrating the activity of the large clusters, creating new cluster, demolishing the clusters, adding all the cluster activity, administrating the user activity, installing. All the things will come into the practical scenario questions in the CCA administrator exam. Okay, the number of questions will be 8 to 12 questions. It's a purely hands-on exam. There is no objective or pick the answer or you can choose whatever the right answer. Not like that. These questions are 8 to 12 performance-based hands-on. If you have the clear knowledge on that, you can able to easily pass it out, minimum of 8 scoring. Okay. The time limit is 120 minutes. The exam time minutes is just 2 hours of exam. The passing score is for 70%. The minimum passing score out of 12 should have 70% of the scoring. Sometimes they will take for 3 to 5 days of time to evaluate your exam. Okay, so this particular kind of exam you will be provided a computer that you can write it on your own computer also. It does not mean that you have to go to a training institute or the exam centers will be right. So it's a promotory kind of exam center. No need to go there. You can able to write on your own system, but you have to download the exam center software and then you have to install. But you cannot able to access anything on your computer. Okay, you cannot able to access Google. You cannot able to access any other stuff. You should have a webcam. All the webcam, it will monitor you till the examination is completed. It will be recorded. All the exams will be get recorded. So they will evaluate you, all your single minute activity also that will be get recorded and they'll monitor you. Okay. The price of the CCA administrator exam, CCA 131, is $295. Okay. So that's the cost of the examination cost one time. If you failed, you have to again pay for the cost. Exam question format, I told you it's scenario-based questions. You will have to perform the task, hands-on related activity you have to perform. Okay, what are the exams questions I need to solve? It is purely scenario-based. CCA questions required to solve a particular scenario. They will provide the scenario, some of the tasks making the configuration of service changes via cloud manager and other demanding knowledge on the command line operating utilities, Linux-based commands, basic competency with the Linux environment. Okay, so that's all about the CCA administrator exam. Do you have any questions on this? No, we'll move on to the next slide. Now we have our own best questions examinations called CCA Spark Hadoop Developer Exam. These are very important exams normally across the global people are taking. Okay, CCA Spark Hadoop Developer Exam, which is developer oriented certifications. We are running a program, right? Hadoop Developer Certification Program. The same course content only it is required for your Hadoop Developer Cloudera certification program, but some more other stuffs also required. We have a separate training program for Hadoop Developer Certification Program for Cloudera that you can also join. So that is for more specific for exam oriented. But course content also similar, but it will more focus on the write the performance-based hands-on exams. Okay. Number of questions will be happen on the 8 to 12 based scenario-based questions. It's a hands-on oriented exam. The task on in the Cloudera enterprises clusters. You will be configured, you will be provided one Cloudera cloud model of environment where the Linux. We have provided for all our training members on the CloudX app, right? The login. Similar way the login will be there, but no other windows cannot be accessible. Only you can able to access the question window and then the Linux environment window. Only two windows you can able to access. The passing score is for 70% of passing score. Time limit is 120 minutes. And then the language you can prefer English and Japanese is about to come. And price for the exam is for $295. Exam format of the questions, you have to solve the scenario based cases. Some cases, tools such as Impala, Hive may be used because Impala is their own products. Sometimes you have to use Impala or Hive. Anything can use. And coding, most of the things are coding required. In order to speed up your development, more Spark questions will come. Spark questions will be coming into this exam. Okay. So the skeleton of, they will be providing us some scenario and so they will ask you to provide the solution of this particular and ask them to produce the output of that particular scenario. Okay. So they need to find the filling in the missing lines. What are the filling missing lines on the functional code? They'll provide the scenario. What is the line of code is missing? And then they have to write the templates in the Scala or Python. They have to write the code. So it's a purely yeah.
Which is preferable to learn, Scala or Python? Because it comes like somewhere they need Scala, somewhere they need Python, and since for Spark, Scala would be better. So
you can prefer anything. You can write Scala also, you can write Python also. It's not a restrictions. If you are well versed,
okay,
you can go ahead with the Python.
Okay. So which is widely used in the industry?
Which is widely
used in this industry?
In industry, Python will be more used. Company perspective, for example, Scala is there.
Okay. Thank you.
So here they will not ask you to prefer to not complete end-to-end of scenario, but if you are attempted anything, okay, for attempted, okay, you may try to solve certain scenario based on your language you prefer. Based on also you can able to prefer the problem solving within a time allotted, okay. So it is not that, okay, you know only Hive or you know only Pig, you know only Python, you know Scala. Does not mean that restrictive, the questions will not, they will say you have to solve only Python. Somebody doesn't know Python, how they will do the solve of the scenario. You can prefer your own model, your own language. If you want to do it in Hive, you can do it. If you want to do it in Scala, you can do it. If you want to do it in Python, you can solve it. Cloudera people are aware of all the languages. They will evaluate you. Okay. So once they are evaluating, they will see output will come.
Yeah. So what is minimal requirement to crack this? Like if expert in Hive will be enough?
I'm getting echo only.
Somebody else speaker is on.
I'll do one thing. I'll just what is your name?
My name is Saurabh Kumar.
Unmute. Okay, now we can talk.
Yeah. So like if somebody is expert in Hive, so what is minimal requirement for this CCA 175?
Minimum
Maybe one language, if one.
You have to be pure hands-on guy. And any scenario, if anybody, any customer, if any scenario if they provided, you have to be solved. So prerequisite is you have to be practice more. You have to practice more. That's why people are raising dump. Okay, the dumps is which is containing the similar kind of exam pattern, similar kind of practical scenario. Those questions will be practically solved. The dumps are available. Those dumps people are preferring. Okay, if this kind of question is asked, how to solve? There is the answer will be there. You have to be practice on your cloud network, or you have to practice on your machine. Then you have been understanding that if any scenario comes, how to solve the problem. But the dumps will not provide the actual questions what is going to come, but it is a similar kind of questions. It will motivate you.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I have taken complete Hadoop course, but thing is that no, I don't have that project, so I'm not able to go on to the particular path. So how do I motivate myself doing that? I mean, without project.
When you have completed your Hadoop learnings?
A month back.
Okay. So the beginning itself, I told that if somebody is learning this Hadoop learnings, everything, you have to wait for another 1 year of time. Because you just learned Hadoop learning. You have to complete your LKG, UKG, first standard, second standard, third standard, fourth standard, fifth standard, sixth standard, seventh standard, 8th standard, 10th standard, 12th standard, then only you can apply for a college.
Right. But thing is that
I want to become a college student. Joke.
Correct. No, for keep this momentum, I need to have a project, so which I'm not getting. So without that, how do I
prefer your training based on your some POC model of training? Wherever you are taking, for example, if you are choosing some training institute, you have to choose the right people where you are providing hands-on training, hands-on project work. So in our big data chapter, the training people, you can ask them, they are getting hands-on. The group, the community, how we are operating across the Chennai, across India, there are people expert on this field, they will provide the knowledge. I have more than 200 POC projects, okay? So more than 200 POC projects, which has been, normally I'll circulate to the people. Maybe I'll try to give 1 or 2 POC projects for the community people. They can able to try to solve that, or maybe I'll tell you how to do a POC project. So based on that, you will gain an experience.
Right. I am also following that.
Okay, so keep follow the all other WhatsApp group. What are the content people are sharing, how the people are facing the problem, how they are solving. You try to be. It will take time, so it takes 6 months of time. Okay. So when you're planning for any learning activities, Hadoop or whatever the other learning also, the learning curve should be 6 months. Then only you can able to success in this life. You have to be patient.
And what should
be
the complete
period of 6 months when you can learn.
So what should be the complete structure, like one guy knowing Hadoop and plus one language is preferable, and then machine learning and all comes into this, or it is another different?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you about after this this few other slides. I'll tell you that question. Okay.
Sure.
What is required for a person who's coming for this Hadoop related side? Okay. Next thing. Any questions on this CCA 175? Guys, please ask at least one question. Come again?
Maximum we are talking about the Scala or Python as a programming language. Correct.
Yes, maximum Spark. Spark.
Any questions on C#?
I'm sorry, I'm not getting the type over there on the chat window. So let's understand what are the required skills required for this Cloudera certification. Okay, so this is might be your question, I believe. So we'll continue understanding what are the stuffs are required. First thing you have to understand. Okay, let's answer the question. First thing required skill is you have to be well versed on the HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System, how to import the data, how to export the data. That is very important question. Definitely one question will come on this. Okay, assured one questions will come on this. How to load the data, import the data, export the data using HDFS, MySQL or Scoop or any other tools. Database import, export will come as a one question. That is a must question on the required skill. For this scenario will be differ stage to stage. For this scenario understanding, you should need to have well-versed knowledge on the Scoop. You should have the well-versed knowledge on the HDFS. You should have well-versed knowledge on the Hadoop commands. Okay, it is not like they will not ask you to put an import statement and then you connect the data with JDBC and then you put the scenario of the connected string. They will not ask like that. It is normal, our office work will do, but here the scenario will be differ. They will not provide the full data set also. Sometimes the output will be generated by the another tool. That tool you have to be configure the data set, and then based on the data set that will produce a data set. That data set you have to use and then you have to import. So there are so many other scenarios will come into this. So import export, you need to aware what is HDFS, what is Scoop, all those things. And then there are change delimiters, format, file format, data during import, when it is importing, how to change the delimiters, file format, all those things. And then how to take the streaming the data in the HDFS near real time or real time, all those things you have to know aware of that. And process streaming data, how to do the process streaming in the loaded into clusters, and loading data into HDFS, how to make out the HDFS in the Hadoop file system commands. How many people are in the training the Hadoop developer certification? Who are on the webinar who available in that certification program?
Yeah, myself, Giri.
Yeah, Giri. Okay. You are aware of about how to import, export Scoop, right?
Yes.
You are aware of how to do the HDFS file import, right? How to load the data?
Yes.
What is happened? So similar way only the structure for examination also. In our exam also will come as similar kind of scenarios. In our Hadoop developer certification exams, it's going to happen on next week. So I'm just revealing one questions over there. So you have to import and export and all the other stuff you have to do. So that's where it will come into picture. Okay. So not only that scenario, when they are growing, when they are applying many combination of commands, after 2-3 months down the line or 6 months down the line, they'll be well versed. They'll be expert on writing all the codes, all the command. The syntax will be recalled, so they can able to. That's a required skill. That's the first required skill. Okay. The second required skill will go for the second required skill. It is required to transform, stage, and store. This particular CCA 175, but it's required converting a set of data value in a given format to another format. So there is a format change from HDFS. You have to change the data set value, one value format to the another value format. And you have to use the RDD. Here the Spark codings will come. You have to be well versed on the RDD. You have to be well versed on the Spark application. You have to be well versed on the Spark commands. Load RDD data from HDFS, use Spark application. And you have to write a programs based on the scenario, write the results of RDD into HDFS and HDFS to RDD using Spark. This kind of scenario will come. I'm just giving a high level. And you have to read and write the files, different varieties of file format. It can be image file, it can be audio file, it can be video file, it can be text file, it can be any other scenario of XML file, any kind of structured, unstructured data files will come into the scenario. And you have to be asked to perform standard ETL, extract, transform, load process on the data set. The data set they will provide, or they may not provide the data set. It need to be, you have to be generated. There are 90 million records of data sets are available during the exam. From that you can able to generate you might be asked for generating the data set from that, or some data set they will provide in certain folders. Clear on this? You have to be perform ETL activity, transform, stage, and store. That's the second requirement skill. Clear on this? So we move on to the next slide. The third skill is required is called data analysis. You have been evaluated using Spark SQL interacted with the Metastore programming, and then you have to be asked to write a queries against loaded data. You have been asked to generate a reports based on the data set using SQL queries or Spark queries or Hadoop queries. You have to write that using the input source. You have to be written to the output scenario as the report format, and then you have to use the Metastore of tables input source. These scenarios will be evaluated. This coding will be evaluated in the exam mark. Understanding fundamental query data sets. You have to be more code on querying all these HBase, Hive, Spark, Scoop. These are the main combination of scenario questions will come. And you have to use how to use the filter data, how to use the many filters. We'll normally group by all these things will do that, filter by all these things. Similarly, there is a filter mechanisms are that we apply the Spark using Spark. And then you have to write many aggregation functions. Query when you are writing the aggregation functions, average, similar min and max. Similarly, there are so many statistical calculations you have to be useful for your aggregation functions. You have to write the queries on that. And joins data set, disparate data sets using Spark. And you have to be produced, you will be asked to produce the ranking based sorted order or sorted order kind of scenario they will provide. All the things are scenario based. Clear on this? Okay, now we are moving to how the exam screen will look like. Okay, we see on my screen. So this is the online based exam. Okay, so in this online exams will be provided one browser. That browser will be accessible only on that exam period. None of the other tools cannot be accessible. That means your Google or whatever the applications you want to try to use. What other things can be accessible? That we are going to see in the next one. So you will be provided one terminal window. It's a cloud model of exam. You will be provided one exam screen. The exam screen will come the instruction, data description, and then output requirement. What is the output scenario they are looking forward? You have to write the program on the terminal window. You have to showcase the output. All the screens are recorded. All your videos are recorded. All your content, transaction, anything's happening, sir, will be get recorded. Clear on this? Any questions on this? Guys, I have unmuted everyone. Any questions so far? Shall we move to the next slide?
Here the installation on the cluster node gateway. So this is developer one, right? So we need to install this as well?
Yes, you have to be installed on this automatically when it's downloading the certification register. When you're logging in, that will automatically register. That will automatically open this program.
Okay, okay.
So during exam, you cannot do any other stuff. Okay, you cannot move the other screen, you cannot do the Google. So what are the things we can able to accessible? That's we have to understand. You can access all the documents. The Cloudera documents, you can access all the available documents during the exam. Okay, you will have Cloudera product documents, Apache Hadoop documents, Hive document, Impala, Scoop, Spark, Pig, Avero, Hue, Uzi, Flume, whatever the scenarios document, Python, Scala document, everything you can able to access. But you cannot able to access Google. These documents will provide you some kind of knowledge, but this will not solve your what is the scenario they are asking. The exam is only 2 hours. You cannot go and read the document for 10 to 15 minutes and waste your time for solving one question. Okay, you clear
So
with
it's
this,
like
what
a
are the
open book
documents
test.
can be able to accessible? Are you getting?
So Mani, is this like a open book test?
It is not completely an open book test. They have their own documents issued. Apache Cloudera document they have shared. That document can be accessible, but the documents will be useful for a certain stage. Because the scenario you cannot solve with the documents. That's why they're given as open book. You can just refer some syntax, but you cannot able to write the syntax. What is they are asking during the scenario? But you can refer this document. If you are searching for one single command for 10 minutes, that means you are wasting your time. These knowledges, all the document knowledge, that should not be on your mind by the way of experience.
These documents are available outside as well?
It is outside also available. When during the exam also it is available.
Yeah, like we can be prepared what is there inside. I mean, if at all.
Yeah. Since you are Indian, you are thinking is right. The exam pattern, exam preparation look like same way, right? In the college exams and all.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So only the documents, links, and resource list of above. Only above. Note it down. Only above things can be accessible during exam. All other website, including Google, including Facebook, WhatsApp, everything will be disabled. You may not use the notepad. You may not able to use any other exam aid. You can just wear your shirt and pant. You cannot able to take your pen. You cannot able to take your purse, anything. Even if you're sitting on your home PC and you're doing, you cannot do anything. Okay. So next thing, once you've done that, paying $300, if you completed exam, you can put your resume as a Cloudera certified. Okay, I'm getting one question, call. Just give me a moment. Okay, so far what we understand about first level. Okay, so now I'm going to share my another screen. Just give me one moment. I'm going to share my one more screen. There I'll show the different stuffs. Okay, are you able to see my screen? It's a newborn baby. Okay, guys, are you able to listen? Are you able to follow up that? What is the CCA? So now we'll understand
Yes.
more about what is the Hadoop Developer Training Certification of Spark. Okay, what are the tools you have to learn? How you have to do the exam? What is your prerequisite? Quickly we'll recap. Okay, so first thing I'll just zoom it. It's a training sheet, Cloudera training sheet. So you have to be how to learn how to import the data in the Apache Hadoop clusters, process it with the Spark, Hive, Flume, Scoop, Impala, and other Hadoop ecosystem too. That's a first prerequisite training. Okay. So you have to be covered. You have to be learn Hive, Scoop, Spark, Impala, Hadoop ecosystem. What are the other Hadoop ecosystem tools? What are the other Hadoop tools? Can somebody describe?
HBase.
HBase. Guys, tell me, you are about to going to do some certification program. I just asked a very simple question. What is Hadoop ecosystem?
Zookeeper.
You have to be tell like that. So okay, I'll tell you that. It should be Hadoop MapReduce, it should be HDFS, it should be MapReduce, it should be Pig, Hive, Spark, and then the Mahout should be Impala, it should be Scoop, Flume. These kind of way you have to be taught. I'm looking forward to that kind of people. Should not think through that. Should need to be within a minute. You have to tell all those things. So now we'll have the one more time question. What is Hadoop? What is Hadoop? Guys, be effective in the class.
Hadoop is a solution. Hadoop is a solution for the big data problem.
No, Hadoop is not a solution for data problems. Hadoop is in a framework. How the .NET framework is there, right? How the Java framework is there, right? Similar way, Hadoop is the one of the framework. Big data is not a framework. Big data is a platform. Under the big data platform, three concept. It should be volume, variety. What is the one more thing?
Veracity.
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 Veracity is different. Veracity is different. Okay. Veracity is the how the decision making can be happened. Velocity is the how speed it is processing. Volume should be how terabytes, petabytes, all those things. Which should be variety should be structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. Okay. So Hadoop ecosystem tool is containing your Hadoop environments of your Hadoop framework, HDFS, MapReduce. It's a combination of 2.0 and 1.0, which is the yarn. This comes under the Hadoop first level. Second level, you have the Pig, Scoop, Hive, HBase, all those things. Third level, you have many other machine learning tools like Mahout, Flume, Zookeeper. It's not a machine learning, it's a Hadoop environment management tool, infrastructure management tool. So similar other tools, there are 38 to 48 different tools are available. You are aware of that, right? I just go to this Hadoop Apache. For your benefit, I'm just telling one more time. Okay, just go to the Apache Hadoop. Just go to the projects. Just go to the big data. You can go by projects. Okay. So we are running out of time. So we have to be close to another 5 minutes. I have to go for our next program. Okay, so here under the big data you have many tools are available. These are ecosystems. You have Kafka certification program, Flume, Uzi, Avero, Ambari, Spark, Storm. We have some upcoming training on the Spark and Storm. Spark, Storm, Scala. It's a separate 3 days program. And we have upcoming program on the Tableau. And we have upcoming program on the machine learning. So many programs are coming. So Cloudera certifications we are upcoming. So Hutton certification is upcoming. Tableau certification. I plan for one more training for Tableau certification on the June 7th of June. If people are willing, you can join over there. If batch confirm, I'll tell you that. Okay. So then we have the databases. So we have the Cassandra. We have the other Hive, HBase, Hadoop. Hadoop is one of the database because HDFS is storing the data only, right? So Hadoop also is kind of the database, but it's a framework. Okay, Zookeeper, Pig. So these are the different tool. Okay, so these are the tools you can just go through the list based on that you can able to understand. So second thing, hands-on related Hadoop. So you have to be focused on the exam, more hands-on based related trainings. How to use the distributed and store process the Hadoop clusters data. How to use the Scoop, Flume, integrate the data. How to process the data using the Apache Spark. The model structure data using the Impala and Hive. Hive is more important on this exam. Spark is more important. Scoop is more important on this exam. How to choose the best storage format. What is the format of data storage you have to store in the exam. Those and all it's important on this particular exam. So you have to be learned on the CCI, Spark and Hadoop developer. There's a training you have to be undergone. So how we are having the the separate program, right? So you have to be undergone on this kind of program. Then only you have subject knowledge. Without that, it's not like a self-preparation will not helpful for your completing your exam. You have to be focused on should we have time-taking process. Don't assume that 1 month you have learned. If you have done a 1 week of training course, you can able to go and write the exam. Wait for 6 months of time for learning curve. And second thing, what are the other stuffs are available in the stuff on the Cloudera stuff? The same similar kind of pattern only available on our Hadoop developer certification course. After completing the developer certification course, you can go and write the exam after 3 months of time. Okay, then because the 3 months of times to complete your project work, complete your practical scenarios, then your knowledge has been grown, you are fit for this exam. Then what are things that will come into the Hadoop ecosystem? So in the Hadoop ecosystem, you have to be solve the traditional, you have to be understand what is the traditional system, what is the Hadoop ecosystem, what are the data storages are available, how the data processing are available, what are the ecosystems are available. You have to be hands-on map this program. You have to be do the Hadoop architecture, and you need to thorough on the HDFS architecture, should be yarn architecture, and then resource management, how things are working. All this thing knowledge you need to be well versed on this. You should know how to use this tool. You should need to know about Scoop overview. You know how to do the basic import and export. You have to do the you have to be scenario based. You have to import performance related activities. How to import the large data, and also you have to do the Impala and Hive. You should have the knowledge on the Impala and Hive. How to query the data using Impala and Hive. Okay. So then other thing you have to do these data storage, loading the table into table, HCatalog, all those things you have to be understand. And then you have to understand the data different format, documentation oriented format, Avero schema, compression format, data file format, partitioning table. In the table partitioning, we have been covered, right? Partitioning Hadoop in the Hive, right? Partitioning is very important. There is a one partition questions will come. And you have to do the Apache Flume. So we have conducted one session on the Flume, right? How to take the Flume data for the social sentimental analysis. That kind of questions will come as a scenario based, capturing data with the Apache Flume. Then the Spark basic knowledge is important. It's not like advanced knowledge required, but the basic knowledge is required on the Spark level using Spark shell command, RDD commands, and functional programming commands. Then working with the RDD in Spark, these two scenarios only required for when you are writing the exam. And the other thing is you have to be written on the Spark application, cell script, all those things is required when you are doing the programs. Then you have parallel processing. Spark is this RDD persistence. Those things will be important. Common pattern on Spark data processing. More scenario will come into Spark, Hive, Scoop, Impala, combination of other Hadoop ecosystem. These are the knowledge required for your Cloudera certification Hadoop Developer Exam CCA 175. Clear on this? Guys, are you clear? Okay.
Yeah, Mani, I have a question.
Yes.
So for the Tableau certification also, the Hadoop developer programming will be the first level.
Come again. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, for the Tableau certification.
Yes.
Do we need to start with the Hadoop developer certification program?
Yes, it is advisable to do the Hadoop developer certification. Some people, if they have the knowledge, already having a knowledge on the Hadoop, certain work experience that they have in the company they provided, they attended the training, they have 1 year, they are working on certain technology, they can directly attend the Tableau certification also. If you are more into visualization programming, okay, that Tableau is most widely used on the companies, corporate companies. Quilic, most widely used. Okay. So somebody asked that, what is the scenario we have to do? So in our program, we'll be get covered on the Ubuntu, Cloudera, how to install the Cloudera on all the ecosystem, Hortonworks, Windows based, Hadoop Mac machine, and then Hadoop installation, then Hive installation, HBase. These are installation perspective. Okay. Then it will be get covered on the Java knowledge, Java fundamental, Linux fundamentals, all the Linux commands, then Hadoop commands, Hadoop fundamentals, HDFS and MapReduce, then HDFS, a separate session on the HDFS, and MapReduce programming, Apache Hadoop Yarn. This is the first level will come. Then it is a pure hands-on based training on the Hive programming, HBase programming, Quick programming, then Scoop programming, Spark programming, and Zookeeper fundamental. So these are the way it will come into the course contents are provided. So if anybody want to check it out, you can just go and refer on the website called two website. You can our community website is having. One is on the bigdatachapter.com. Let me check it's working or not. And one more is on the bigdatacertification.in. So try to go and log in this bigdatachapter.com. This is a community-oriented certifications. So many people, they provided many content over there, and still it is growing. But it has many features. Okay, it has many features to log in. So try to log in and then explore all the options what you can able to do. It's India's largest, biggest community. We have more than 5,000 people, and then you can just go through the big data certification. Anybody want to register for any other courses, you can just go and register yourself on these private trainings. Okay, so these are some of the programs we normally conduct based on the online base. There are online courses are available, offline courses are available. So still the site will be get ready after 1 week, but you can go ahead and register whatever the program you want. Otherwise, you can just put it on the WhatsApp group. One of my team, they will take it name and then they'll map you into the respective batch. Okay, simply you have to specify in the WhatsApp group. I'm looking forward this particular certification. That's it. You have to specify your name and mobile number. If required. Mobile number will take it from WhatsApp. Okay. So if it is for the Hadoop developer certification, what are the things will be get covered? Do we understand? There is a machine learning programs is upcoming in June. So these are the course contents will be get covered on the scenarios. What are the big data concepts, Hadoop concept, HDFS, and then the name node commands, node, data node, all those things, big hive scoop, programming and big high. There are so many things will come into pictures on this. Okay, it's first level, but I will share the separate course content on that. If you want to just apply, you have to just go and apply here. You have to register yourself and apply for the course. Okay, first normally you have to register. Since I have the admin rights, I'm just giving this as an open, any open people. So you have to just go and click the apply to this. Okay, for that you have to log in. Okay, once you log in, you're able to just apply for the course.
So this week we are not having the course, right?
So this week is postponed. So what happened this week is many people in the vacation, their kids is vacation, school vacations, the kids want to go for some vacation outside. So people prefer on the June 1st week. After June 1st week only they prefer. We have already registered almost, we have received almost 35 registration, but payment we received only for 10 people. The batch size is minimum required for 20 people. Then only we can able to get the all the export time from different location. Then we can able to put it as a batch. Okay, so that's why I just cancelled it. Even we can able to conduct for 10 people or 15 people if they prefer on the online based training. Okay, if people are okay for online based training, 10 people batch we can able to run. But it's for the classroom based training, it should be minimum of 20 people, then only the operating cost will work out. Because we are conducting on the hotels and then the big conference rooms and then the training facility, right? Those as well, it's per day operating cost for me, it will take around 40 to 50,000 rupees, including the trainer cost, airplane, aircraft charges, flight charges, hotel charges, staying charges. If you put these programs are not, I'm not doing for profit. These are my passionate way I'm just doing on last 4 years. Okay. So these certification program, this training or my knowledge I'm transferring or my expert teams are transferring the knowledge. I done my doctorate in this particular field of data science, and then I done my doctorate in the big data Hadoop related side. I done my doctorate on the management. So I want to transfer my knowledge to the other people. I frequently travel to the other countries. So when I'm available in this India, I try to give my knowledge in the classroom based. When I'm be available on the other countries, I give on the online based training. So you can join over there. Both are same only. If you compare to the cost wise, classroom based is around comes around 10,000 means the online training will comes around lesser than that. Maybe around 1,500 to 2,000 rupees will be less on that. So nobody in the Chennai or nobody in India, they cannot able to operate lesser than this because we are giving for the community based training. It is also having the corporate based model. Okay, the corporate training we have charges of more than 25,000 to 35,000. But the same kind of community training we are providing for 10,000 rupees. Okay, after July it will be go as a 12,000 rupees, but till July it will be 10,000 rupees and 5% offer if you are pre-register the course. And we have a machine learning courses, is upcoming courses planned on July because many people are asking machine learning. What other stuff will be get covered on the machine learning? It's a private course. You can just click over there. I've not even opened the courses because if people are willing for that, I'll just open that. So there you have to learn on the Mahout machine learning algorithms, Mahout machine learning hands-on related training, and Spark MLE programming hands-on training, H2O building recommendation system POC and POC projects. And here it will be covered on the machine learning, walkthrough Python and R programming will be get covered on this particular machine learning. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, classification, regression, statistical modeling will be covered. Unsupervised learning, clustering, recommendation, deep learning will be covered, and Spark Core MLib will be covered. And you'll be having exams and certifications will be provided, and you will get the certification after you complete the POC. Okay, so this program is planned on July, and one more program is planned on Tableau. Let me check the basic Tableau. So these websites are my team, they are doing. I'll get an update whenever they have done all the stuff. Okay, so Tableau is the 3 days program. It's a 3 days program. If anybody interested on the Tableau, I have the plan for June month, 10th, 11th, and 2 days is classroom and 1 day is the online training. Okay, it's around 25 hours of the program. Okay.
Any prerequisites we have mentioned here for all the programs like machine learning, Tableau?
Prerequisite will cover. So all the training, for example, even Hadoop developer certifications, we are covering the prerequisite training. 1 full day of prerequisite training, we are taking off 4 days of training. Before, after completing the prerequisite of Java fundamental, Hadoop installation activities, and then Hadoop command, Linux command, then only we are moving for the real course activities. Similar way, machine learning also will provide some of the prerequisite on the R basis, prerequisite on the visualization fundamental, then only we'll cover on the, we'll go to the other subject knowledge. For Tableau also, there is no prerequisite required, but we'll cover the how to do the program with the prerequisite, what are the visualization components you need to aware, what are the algorithms you need to aware. So those things will teach you, what are the commands you need to aware, everything will teach you on the installation, including installation. We done the prerequisite, then only we'll start the real core program. So for Tableau and all, the prerequisite will happen before the course.
And for Java, whether is it necessary to learn, because I don't know Java, so I like every time I'm afraid of it.
Okay, it's not like that. It's for Hadoop developer certification, you no need to worry about that Java, because if you compare to the last batch, there are many people they doesn't know about Java because they are from the different backgrounds. Some people coming from the testing background, some people come from the infrastructure background, some people come from the Java background, some people from the .NET background. Combination of all the people will come. Does not mean that you
Right.
have a Java knowledge, but you need to have a basic fundamental of foundation level of knowledge to write a program. That knowledge will provide, that training will provide, that source material will provide, that example program will provide, that teaching will provide. So we'll try to cover the end-to-end of the Hadoop environment ecosystem on the all the major courses for the university which is required. Those way we are trying to cover. In the Hadoop developer certifications, we are running the, after 4 days of training, we are running the every weekend, the expert connect program from the across the global, across the India. So the overall expert in the Elasticsearch, overall expert on the Kibana, overall expert on the Tableau, those people will come and teach you on this particular who are on the real-time practical day-to-day life, they are spending their life on this particular field, they will provide the training. So July month we have planned for a Hadoop developer administrator certification in July month. Okay. In June month we have 3 programs planned. One is the Tableau certification that is coming first, and second it is coming the Hadoop developer certification on June 17th. The May month program has been postponed to 17th and 18th and 24 and 25. 4 days of program. And then we have upcoming programs on the machine learning program. Based on the number of batch registration, only I can able to confirm this. Otherwise, if you are having the online, you can just specify over there. You can apply for online course and offline courses there. For online courses, you can just apply for tomorrow because still the site is ready. So classroom courses are already ready. You can just go and register yourself on the whatever course you have prepared. Based on the number of count is, I can able to get the statistical of that. So if anybody wants the Tableau courses, you can go and register. If anybody want the, just go and click then, apply for the course. Just click the confirm. So your registration detail will be there and you have been applied the course. It will come to my automatic email message. Otherwise, I'll provide the Google form where you can also apply over there. That is also valid. Okay. So these, all the programs, the cost wise will be similar to, because 3 days, 4 days programs will comes around 10,000 rupees of operating cost. 5% will be offer, or 500 rupees will be offer for a pre-registration, because we can able to have the clear cut of the program we are going for next week or not, that should be required. And whenever you are registered, please try to communicate on time. Please do the online payment on time. Because if you are delaying that, last month batch we have cancelled because of the people not communicated on time. I can able to run, there are 13 registration was there, 13 people are paid that amount. But I still waited for another 7 more people, but I cancelled the batch. I can able to run the 13 people, but I don't want to give that kind of batch for 13 people. If I'm compromised, then later I need to compromise for 5 people of batch, 2 people of batch, 7 people of batch. It should not be worked out. So that's why I cancel. I'll transform this to next month. I'm giving one more things. I may frequently travel to the other countries please try to utilize this knowledge, Big Data Chennai chapter, Big Data India chapter, Big Data chapter knowledge when I'm in person or when my experts are in person. But even if I'm other countries, the same level of training only will provide by the online. But my experts will be available in the in-person. I will give through the webinar, and other expert will be given on the online as well as the in-person. Okay, I have my entire team. There are 20 to 25 experts on this particular team across the global. The trainers will be available on that. Okay, clear on this? So any other questions on the Cloudera stuff? Are you clear on this, right?
So it's yeah.
And also,
So apart from
one more thing, I'll just complete only one other thing. So we have a WhatsApp group which has been newly created WhatsApp group. So these are the Heart and Works certification program is another WhatsApp group. Machine learning group is the another WhatsApp group. Cloudera certification is another WhatsApp group. Tableau certification. These are the widely used certification program. That's why it's created separate program on this 4 certification. Heart and Works, Cloudera, machine learning. I'm going to create one more mapper, but it will take for another 3 months of time. Tableau certification. But Hadoop training group. This training group is specifically for who are the people required for training related. Okay, somebody planned for training for next 1 month, next 1 quarter, or they want some certification on different varieties of program. So any data analyst program, data scientist related, Spark, Python, all those things will come into pictures over there. Okay, so those kind of people, this training, Hadoop training group is specifically meant for that. And we have a Hadoop training batch for already registered. So every day there is so many other internal activities are performing on the training group. And we have a career job opportunities group that you can be able to register yourself. And then we have India chapter, and then we have Chennai chapter. Chennai chapter is having 4 or 5 groups. Okay, but majorly this certification group, these are the knowledge level certification training group, and Cloudera certification also certification program only. So here we will discuss only about the Cloudera. So we are going to have one more level of authorized partner certified program in a community cost. We are going to provide in the upcoming months. So kindly wait for in a low cost, because if you're going for doing a Cloudera certification, the Cloudera base will cost you 80,000. So I'm working out with the Singapore office with a low cost community oriented of certification program partnership with the Cloudera and then Heart and Works. So wait for our program for on the Heart and Works and Cloudera certification program of direct partners. Okay. So that's my stuff. I just want to specify about the Cloudera and other certification program. Any people have any questions? You can post me on the WhatsApp group. Somebody asked a question. I stopped them. Can you ask a question of now?
Yeah, like what are the skill set one guy should have who's want to go through in this track?
So
like Hadoop, then
you should have this track. I'll just give you this track. This is the right track for you. Okay. So one should need to have Hadoop knowledge, should have the Hadoop, Big Data Fundamental, MapReduce. Then they have to go for Pig, Hive, HBase, Scoop, Spark. This is the first level if you want to become a developer, Hadoop developer. Then these kind of programs are required. If you want to become an administrator, for those people also it is required, but they have to be, their knowledge level need to be covered in the different level, like a Zookeeper, Ambari. Those kind of things will cover into more into that. So that will be practical oriented of cluster building, new cluster configuration, destroying the clusters, configuration of softwares, fundamental of Spark configuration. So many things will come into the administrator activities, performance management. So many things will come into that level. Okay, and there are so many other stuffs are available. You can I just watch over. There's a I just show some pamphlets, then you can able to understand. Later, so I just kept it somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just share it in the stuff. Just give me a moment.
Sure, sure.
I have it in my desktop itself. I have it. I forgot. I recalled it. Just give me a moment. I'm just opening from my desktop. Yes.
How about machine learning, IoT, and all included in that? I mean, to extend the skill.
Come again.
Machine learning, IoT.
Machine learning H2O. You're talking about H2O, right?
IoT.
IoT.
IoT. Yeah.
I don't have an idea about IoT. Okay, maybe I have to check with my expert. Okay, so I'll tell you about the scenario, how you have to be focused. Okay, that's why I put all the icons. What is required for if you want to become a Hadoop field? Okay, first thing you have to be covered Java. If you want to become a Hadoop fundamental of Java is required, and fundamental of Python is required. Okay, then you have to be covered on the HDFS MapReduce program. Then you need to have a Hadoop installation. Then you need to understand Cloudera installation, Hadoop Hortonworks installation, configuration, how to work in that environment on Cloudera, how to work in the Hortonworks environment. You need to have a Linux command. Then you have to have a Hive, Pig, Scoop, HBase, 4 tool. Pig, Scoop, Hive, HBase. 4 tool is necessary for this Hadoop learning. Then you can use the other tools like a Zookeeper or fundamental knowledge money. Spark, totally consider 5 tools. Hive, HBase, Pig, Scoop, Spark. These 5 tools are necessary for your Hadoop level of knowledge. These training programs are completely hands-on based. Okay. So these are provided by the industry expert on this particular countries and other countries. These programs are covered Java, Linux, Hadoop, HDFS, MapReduce, Yarn, and Hadoop installation of all the environment, Cloudera and Hortonworks also covered, and working environment will get covered. You'll be provided 5 books. One is the Blue Book, that is counting around 400 pages of this particular stuff, all the content, and prerequisite book, installation guide, separate book, and you'll get in a programming orange book, which is having complete programming lab exercise book, and you will get in a POC project book. So total 5 book you'll get. Hive programming, HBase programming, Pig programming, Scoop programming, Spark fundamental programming, Zookeeper fundamental. These things will be covered on the Hadoop developer certification. So everything will become a hands-on based lab exercise oriented program with a demo and case study evaluation. Also, it will be provided all the fundamentals, Java fundamental, what are the topics will be get covered, Linux fundamental, what are the topics, what are the commands will be get covered, Hadoop prerequisite, what are the commands will be. These comes under the prerequisite training, including installation. After that, it will become as the basic fundamental of the big data, and then the architecture of the big data, Hadoop architecture, what are the name node, job tracker, data node, task tracker, cluster setup, all those things will come. Then starting the Hadoop distributed, HDFS fundamentals, HDFS command lines interface. Then it will come as the architecture course, Yarn architecture, how the resource manager working on this. So then it comes under the Pig. What are the Pig things are happening? So then it is a Hive knowledge. Then HBase, then Spark, then the RDD programming Spark, H-based knowledge. Then we have Scoop. What other things are covering in the Scoop? Zookeeper. So these things will be covered. After these trainings are covered, you will get every weekend, Sunday, you'll get a one advanced level of topic of training knowledge from the expert. In similar way, it's like Elasticsearch, Tableau, Oozie, Kibana, Flume. So Oozie and Flume is one training. So Elasticsearch and Tableau is separate weekend training from the expert they will provide from the different country or India they will provide. So this is the core programming fundamental. We had to learn from the expert, then only this kind of programs so you can able to learn in a successive way. So I'm into this field more than 17 years of IT industry, and then last 5 to 6 years I was into the big data and Hadoop environment. And this big data Chennai chapter is started on 2014. Last 4 years we are giving free webinar, and these startup programs are happening last 2 to 3 months of time. Okay. So I was traveling very frequently. That's why I'm unable to conduct in 2015 and 16. Now I was part of here in India. So soon I'm planning to go for Japan. So meanwhile, people try to utilize these opportunities of enriching the knowledge. Thanks all. Thanks for understanding. We'll meet up on the next webinar, and then based on that we'll discuss more. Anybody has any other question?
No, thank you so much.
Thank you all. If any
Thank you very
questions
much.
on the WhatsApp group, we'll discuss more on that.
Okay. Thank you.